Look at his hair. Red and blue. So tell us, why did you decide to have this hair color?
Long story.
What is this style representing?
It's my protection.
Protection.
My protection.
From what?
A lot of things. Okay?
Can you at least give us one?
Stupid people. Okay? A lot of stupid people. It protects me from stupid people.
Alright, so that's Solo right there. This is Solo. I almost call you DJ Solo.
Why? You always give me some stupid nicknames.
Oh, because I know too many Solos. Your name is like
Solomon.
Solomon, yeah.
There we go. That's what, like you, but that's a nickname you give me here.
Solo for short. Full name is Solomon.
There you go.
All right.
So
introduce yourself. This is Solo here. I'm done being a host right now. Okay.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Solomon. So we're gonna talk about dating in our today's society. So introduce yourself.
My name's Solomon. Worked with you for what, maybe a year now? Yeah, around a year.
A year.
Been in Minnesota for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Originally from the Bahamas. Most of my family's still there. First one in my family born in the U.S.
Bohemian. I mean, that's the
Bohemian.
Bohemian. Okay, got it.
Find me on Instagram, SollySol89. I've played basketball, semi-pro, for a couple years. I played in Thailand, China, Taiwan.
Oh yeah, you went to those countries, huh?
You forgot that already too?
It's been over a year. You know what the pandemic does to us. Go ahead, continue.
I'm the youngest of 3. Different families, like different fathers, I should say. I'm the baby, but I'm also the tallest, 6'8".
The big baby.
Anyway. Let's do this.
Go follow him on Instagram. You'll see that photo. He's like the biggest out of all the siblings. So now we're gonna start on our conversation about dating in our society. We are here in Minnesota, in USA. In the last couple of years, let's see, we're in 2021. So a lot of things shifted. I feel like a lot of things shifted starting in 2019, like kind of before the pandemic.
For dating wise?
Yeah.
I say more 2016, 18. That's when it really started, first started, between that time. Yeah.
So like in a 5-year kind of a time period. Yeah.
Slowly, but then like now it's straight to online dating. No one wants to do actual
put in work.
Yeah. It's like there's no work nowadays. It's literally you message them, either you get shot down on Instagram or Twitter or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot your shot. Either you get left on red or get ignored. But then you'll see somebody else do the exact same thing and get a shot. And then you can look at yourself and look at that person, and they're like, you start second guessing yourself. Like now, I mean, even from what I grew up watching, it was I mean, people don't do it now because now it's called harassment now, but before it was like, if I, like, say you and me went out to a park.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I'm talking about now. Like, this is how people check now. Before it was like, you and me going to a park, you're over there, I don't know you. I try to introduce myself, try to small talk. But
oh, they call that harassment.
Yeah. Nowadays it's considered harassment. So that stopped a lot of face-to-face interactions right there. I mean,
Wow.
a lot of people want equal rights, but doing that one thing kind of screws with equal rights because you want somebody to treat you right, but usually that first interaction usually sets it off, and that will be the end of it right there.
Yeah, I
But
heard that the first expression is the most expression that like people remembers you.
your first,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the first expression you give when you're introducing yourself to somebody who doesn't know you.
I mean, you know mine.
Oh yeah.
I'm straightforward.
Mhm.
I don't care if you like it or not. I might make you cry, but then again, I make you laugh at the same time.
So would you say you're just kind of more of like,
I'm Sagittarius.
huh?
I'm Sagittarius.
Oh yeah, you're a Sagittarius. I don't know much about horoscope, but okay.
No. They say I'm stubborn,
Mhm.
but I'm also straightforward and loyal to a fault.
I like that.
And like most people always look for loyalty, but they look for it in the wrong ways.
In the wrong ways, yeah.
Cause like now,
Because with some cases, like you can't have, somebody be loyal to you and not have them be direct to you either. Like it's just.
I mean, but yeah, like realistically nowadays, a lot of people are doing long distance relationships because now everything is,
Really?
yeah.
Sorry, I haven't dated for like 2 years, but go ahead.
A lot of people do long distance relationships online. Like I have a lot of my friends in the Asian community. They have their girlfriend or wife in their country, but they're here because they came through refugee status.
Oh
So,
Mhm.
but the whole time they're sending their spouse money.
Money.
Yeah, same like even for the women. It's
That
vice
is
versa.
so common in
I
the
s- I
African
s-
community.
I see that they keep sending them money. All of a sudden, you see them with somebody else while you still sending them money.
Yeah.
And and the whole time you be thinking they're faithful to you, but that's the one thing. If trust is a hard thing to gain, it's quick to lose, and that's what most people don't understand. You can lose somebody's
I'm
trust.
so
quick.
glad you brought that up because like I see it a lot in the African community, like it's really happening all around. Yeah.
Like one mistake can end like years of trust. It could be for both, for men and for women. Doesn't matter. If you know, like you giving your all to that one person, you hoping that they are giving your all because you giving them all the trust. You do like, okay, no matter what, I'm here for you. I'm supporting you. We can get through this together. Not you do you, I do me. I mean, if you in that mindset, then you are not ready for a relationship. Because it like if you say you do you, I do me, is like you do your own thing, I do my thing. I mean, I will cheat on you, like if we are together. Because I'm out in a different spot, you're in a different spot. You with a different set of people, I'm always with a different set of people. Even if they get kids.
Like total.
Yeah.
Two different.
And
complete
even
world.
even if they have kids together, they're still gonna split up. They won't join together like they're supposed to do in a big family. They still split apart, and I'm doing my own thing.
It's like some of the things that I heard in my community. There was it's very common for like guys that are living in the U.S. to go marry women over there, right? So, which is kind of weird because they already have wives here, but then they leave them because they think the ones in their country are better, you know. And then once they go there, like sometimes that girl gets married to somebody else, or she has like a boyfriend, and like she's using the guy here for the money, you know. Like that was huge. It was like mostly talked about just right before the pandemic, yeah. And it's like why go through all of that hardship trying to avoid what you have already created here, you know. So I feel like dating nowadays, people just find an easy way out. Like they don't even try.
Yep, that is mostly what easy way. That's why this online dating is kind of hurting a lot of people. I mean,
is it?
Yeah, I mean, because now you gotta do a virtual date,
Yeah.
Like I said, it's easy to talk to somebody on the phone, but even some people are afraid to do.
Because I notice most people rather just text you.
And see, like me, I'm the person that is like, you can text me. I have no problem you text me. Just call me once in a while. Video call me once in a while.
Yeah.
Like, just because if I can't see you, that's one way I want to hear your voice. I want to see your face. Like, those are like the small things. I want to
see a real character.
That's how you know. That's how you like. You are you're trying to show that person they are number one. Like, I want to hear your voice. Like, I can make time for you. Yeah. If you call, I can pick up. Like, it's like if you call me, I text you, and it's like I will call you right back. I'm in a meeting or something. I really will call you right back. I'm not trying to say I don't want to talk to you. It's just I'm really in the middle of something. If I'm not in the middle of something, I'll always take your phone call. I'll take your video call. I don't care where I'm at, just because I know you that important to me. Nowadays, everyone is like, "Why you calling me?"
You think more people are more into their emotions now?
More people are in their emotions. They just now relationships are more for fun, not for love. It's all for fun, not for love.
Man, it's frustrating. It is so frustrating because I find that frustrating. Like, even when I'm talking to a guy, you know, like, it never really gets to the point, or there's not like an initiative going on, you know, like, hey, do you want to go hang out, or like, hey, can I take you on a dinner tonight? I don't know, like, typical ways that that makes dating more interactive.
But some people do that. I shouldn't say people in general. Some people do that. I'm one of them that do that. I get denied. I was like, okay, that's it. If we were friends, you deny me like that, I'm trying to make it to be more than friends. You say no, I leave it as that. So that you ain't showed me we're just friends. So I would just leave it at that level, and I would never try to go above it or go or anything. Yeah, I'm like, that's it. It's like you just flatline right there. That's that spot you're gonna be at. You ain't gonna raise any higher, no lower.
That's like a stop heart beating. Have you ever tried dating someone just virtually? Like, pretty much throughout the pandemic that we had, and we couldn't like have that contact, you know? Have you ever tried dating anyone virtually?
What do you consider like virtually?
You know, like you guys just talk on the phone or text, and then if you guys try to see each other, just go on a FaceTime or a video or anything like that. Has that ever happened, or somebody suggesting that?
No.
No?
I attempted multiple times.
Okay, I'll tell you this story. No, this guy was in Minnesota. So we were just like taxing for, I would say, a whole month, you know? And then we couldn't find a way to like meet, you know? And go do one of his hobbies, because he really enjoys like outdoor activity. Since we couldn't find a way to meet, like, I literally initiated, how about we do a date on a FaceTime? I thought that was the weirdest thing ever. And he, you know, he was totally fine with it. And second to that too was, you know, like the restaurants were closed. They didn't have like any indoor dining, and we were kind of getting to that like cold season where you can't even sit outside either. Yeah, I get cold easily.
You don't know how to cook?
I was just like, well, let's do virtual. Let's do a video dating. How about, you know, try that and see how it goes. And, you know, it's not something I would ever get used to or even initiate ever again.
Have you ever invited somebody to your house to cook?
Then he initiated that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. He was like, how about, you know, you just come to my place and...
At least somebody
did.
I was about to say. Like, if you didn't, and he didn't, I was about to say, y'all shouldn't not have been.
Yeah. So it was much better, you know, that he said it that way. So I was like, oh my God, what is happening to the dating world, you know? Like, am I the only one who would ask this kind of a question, or is it common nowadays, or?
Nowadays, that's common.
Is the last time you ever dated?
2018.
2018? Dang. Wait,
Yeah.
4 years ago?
That's the one I really did a lot for in relationship wise. And I put a lot of work in that one. But that one didn't work out very well at all. I can still get mad, but I don't regret the decisions I made because I did it out of love. So
Do you think sometimes that's why like we don't put much effort in dating nowadays because of our previous, reach that we hang on in our relationships? Because like for me, I was dating the same guy for a very long time, and it was just like on and off, like for I would say 7 to 9 years. 7 to 9 years. And it's like every time I try to, move away from it and date somebody else, then I get distracted and just come back, until like one day it finally hit me and I was just like, you know what? There will never be a commitment between me and this guy ever,
at least you realize it.
I don't see a future at all anymore, Yeah, and that was like my last straw. And so far, it's been about 2 years since, like, I never went back, never had like a rebound moment, and just been doing me. Do you think like some of those experiences we go to can really take us in a route of being single forever?
Yeah. I've been in those droughts for a long time. Like my first one took me like five years to find me the next relationship, and then that last one caused me to be single for 4 so far. So it's like, I've taken total like maybe 9-10 years off dating. I'm 32.
Yeah.
I'm 31. I'm turning 32. So,
what do you think dating is going to be like in the next 5 years? To me, I'm a little nervous. I feel like we're in a narc society. Like, all we do is think about ourselves, how we feel, what scares us, and then we pretty much just shut everything down. It's like, no, if it's not going my way, then I don't want to, participate or be a part of it. I feel like a lot of that is growing and it's taking over more, and people are just getting so immune to it that you don't even think twice about asking that person to start a conversation,
that's
So
everything.
in like 5 or 10 years from now, I would say, even though it is a short term, but like longer going ahead, I feel like everyone's just gonna be so busy in their own world,
I
being
think it's
individual.
gonna be so virtual. It's gonna be super virtual.
You think it's gonna be so virtual?
It's gonna be no. It's gonna be like super virtual. It's gonna be like Matrix kind of.
So
stuff.
this is like just the beginning.
So yeah, but then it's gonna be to a point where you can go dating somebody virtually, like because now you already got those virtual reality.
Yeah.
Got a whole bunch of people already trying to make a couple things new with that. Now they're trying to put the human brain into a game the same way. So people might date like that instead. That way they can change how they look. They can look how they want to look and be who they want to be. That's the way dating might turn out.
That's scary, y'all. Write your comment. Let us know what you think. So that's deep stuff, man.
My mind is everywhere.
We're basically hitting Matrix.
Exactly. We might be in the Matrix right now.
So for our children to even find their spouse or significant other, they're gonna have to go through the digital world.
Exactly.
Damn.
It might happen. I didn't say it will. It might happen.
I mean, I do see it because like they just announced you know, they're making more electric cars. Yeah. So the whole point is to eventually wipe out like these gas cars.
Then that's gonna be Tron. Robots is pretty much helping us with every single thing.
Yeah.
The cars is electric. It's like so electric. As soon as you sit down in the car,
Yep.
it already starts driving you away.
Yep. And then all of a sudden you're in your house.
But you get to choose which one. You could drive it manual or auto. As soon as it goes to manual, then the steering wheel just pops right out like that, and you start driving.
Man, that scares me, you guys. Like,
that's an old movie.
I love nature. The birds. But technology is growing like so fast. So it could happen in our lifetime. Especially in the millennials making all this crazy stuff happen, starting from video games in mama's basement, and now it's like taking over the world, and the new generation are like creating all these TikToks.
TikToks, no. Shout out to those video games.
Yeah, those video games. And even on YouTube, like literally, that's where all the kids are at. Like the kids don't even need to have playtime. You know? All they have to do is just go on Fortnite, and you're basically in the game with your friend, and you guys have headphones on and like having a conversation.
But I don't think Fortnite is a good one to use. You want one, like a lot of these video games are good with hand-eye coordination. But Fortnite, I don't know. Maybe Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
is a good one.
That one was like popular in our time.
Like Need for Speed, that was a good hand-eye coordination one because you gotta see if you can do all that quick while crashing into other cars. Like you see how these reckless drivers here. Yeah. The Need for Speed right there, and they got the good hand-eye coordination. Yeah, that's right.
That would definitely be a game for me because he called me a reckless driver earlier.
Yes, you are.
So
I'm scared for my life when it comes to you driving.
I'm not that bad, you guys. I'm not as bad as he makes me sound. All right, fine. Maybe. I'll take maybe.
Unreal.
I'm what?
Unreal.
I'm unreal. Why?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Because you only saying maybe. Just own it. Accept it. You know you are too. Don't say maybe. You know you are.
No, I'm just sarcastic. I'm sarcastic. I'm a very sarcastic person. Gemini's trade. What can you tell me about Gemini's trade?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Come on. You know about horoscope. Tell me.
No, I know my horoscope. Okay.
But you don't know Gemini.
No.
Okay, well, I'm a Gemini. So whatever Gemini is.
No, because literally everyone always asks me, if anybody asks me what is my sign, that means they know more about those stars and astrology stuff.
Yeah, astronomy.
Yeah, so they already know about it. So as soon as I say what I am, that's all I have to do. I just stop talking. So I just gotta know my sign. That's all I know. Because then they'll come up to me, oh, well, you know, your sign is good with such and such. I'm like, oh, really? And then in my head, I'm saying, I really don't care. Like, you want to tell me, just fine. I'll smile and be polite, but...
But do you believe it, though? Mostly what they tell you?
I mean, my sign represents me very well.
It does? Okay.
Because I read some of it and, like...
The only thing I remember about Gemini, because Gemini is a twin sign.
But you can remember.
You
don't remember that much of it?
Maybe because I don't really like believe in it that much. But yes, some of them do actually make sense. They do. Yeah, Geminis are twin sign, so they can pretty much like shift in any environment. Like you throw them in this crowd, they get along. You throw them in this crowd, they get along. Like, yeah.
Talkative. Yes, you are.
They can be really talkative, but they can also be very quiet.
Yeah,
so they're always like opposite.
Yeah, that's you. That's definitely you. That's definitely you to a T.
They can be very real and very fake too.
That is very true with you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, say no more about Gemini. So there you have it, guys. Let, let us know how the dating world is treating you. You know, we definitely want to hear different opinions from like other people as well. So write your comments. You know, are we going more virtual? Are people kind of more disconnected? Or are we just too busy with our own individual lives that we don't really like have time to put effort in any, you know, relationship or whatnot? And yeah, and what does that mean for us? Because like I hear people sometimes say that if you have a partner in your life, like people who are married live a longer life than single people. So yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?